Now there's different ways to preserve it. You can put it in a freezer, or you can use salt, which is what we're going to do here. Now with this elk hide right here, we weighed it. It weighed close to 60 pounds, 58, 57 pounds. And so this is freshly skinned as of a couple days ago off an elk. Now, it's not fleshed. As you can see, all this meat on here, this meat, it means that the hide is not fleshed. So when all of this, if you leave this on a hide, it's gonna rot. And so the reason that everyone fleshes the hide is so it doesn't rot. Now there's a couple different ways you can flesh it. You can put it on a beam, a round beam, and you might have seen that on another video, and you scrape all this off, all the meat off, and get down to a membrane. But for now, we don't have a freezer that we're gonna use for this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna salt it. And so you don't have to flesh all this off. It would be good if you get most of it off, but if you're wondering how heavy this is, lift this bucket up. I bought this for $7. The salt itself for $7. So non-iodized, non-mineralized salt, just regular salt, and then spread it all over, and that's going to draw the moisture out. So you need a bunch of salt, several pounds of salt. What this is going to do is going to draw some moisture out. You want to get it all the way to the edges. It's going to change the pH content of the hide itself. And so the hide itself, you see all these flies buzzing around. You don't want all those flies laying eggs in there. And if you salt a hide, what this can do, this will keep a hide for years and years. If you keep it out of the sun, you keep it in a tote, keep it in the shade. So let's salt this up. So if you want to see a video on one of the experts of vegetable tanned leather, check out Skill Cult's channel, Skill Cult. And he's done all these vegetable tan, bark tan. So vegetable meaning you're not using the brain or something like that. You're using vegetable matter to tan hides. And a lot of times he'll use oak bark. And you just finding different tannins in the bark to be able to tan the hide. And so he's an expert in that area. And if you salt this hide, you put it in a container. After you fold it up, this salt is going to draw all the moisture out of the hide. A lot of the moisture, not all of it, out of the hide. And it will keep for years. And some people say indefinitely if it's in the right conditions. You see all these flies can't lay eggs in here. So I'm going to keep putting salt on here, being liberal with it, and we'll fold it up. Make sure you get all the way to the edges. So a misconception is that you need to flesh all of this. Take it all off, all that flesh off, before you put the salt on. That's the beauty of this technique, is you can leave all this salt on here, rinse it off afterwards. You wait for everything to be ready. Wait for when you're ready, rinse it off, put it on your fleshing beam, and then take all the flesh off and work the hide when you want to. Looking good. Looking good.
Burr should do nicely. We're gonna put a hole anywhere that's sticking out a lot. Like right here where the back legs were. I'll do one in the corners here. Just work my way around the hide. So let's get it strung up. So we'll start at the top of the hide. Tie that string off to the frame. Come over from behind and in through the pelt side. Start it off loose because you can tighten it all later. We got this all tied up, but it's super loose, so we're gonna take a minute and even out the tension. Undo your first tie. With that undone, just gonna leave that hanging. Here's where we started, here's where we ended. We're gonna pull tension from where we ended and work our way backwards, just like this. That tightness helps everything dry very fast without wrinkles. You don't need it crazy tight, just get it taut, you know, pull the slack out of it. And already our fur's looking a lot better. Tie that off. That's gonna shrink up as it dries. We'll leave the summer really warm with good airflow. Right now, that's just outside in the shade. Don't put it in the sun. Too much sun can damage the hide. Breezy spot in the shade should do just fine. Anyway, that's the first step to hide tanning. Be sure to stick around so you can see how this